Hi, it's Mrs. A again from yourinnergenius.org. So when I launched this company, I wasn't just thinking, hey, I want to be a tutoring company and make some money. I was thinking, I want to be an online learning community. I want people to connect. I want people to network. I want people to change the climate of learning for everyone. And it's going to take everybody to do that. And how do we get everybody together? We just keep encouraging it. So we need people engaged in networking. That means use all of our social media to communicate with one another. We have Facebook and Google Plus and LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm like always on Twitter. And um oh, Pinterest, you know, you just go to the website. They're all on the bottom of the page. If I can't think of them all right now. But that's yourinnergenius.org. Okay? Um and you know, the reason that networking is important is because nobody has all the answers when it comes to education. Experts, they don't have the answers. You know, I mean, we have some answers, but every child is different, every learner is different, and there's always going to be something that is like, oh, hey, well, my child did this, and, maybe it'll benefit another parent. So it may be something only parent to parent can help each other with. So, I really do encourage you to connect to other parents through, our social media. Um, Another thing that community involvement that we encourage is involvement through donations for the Helping Hands Scholarship. This helps the learning community because there are people who cannot afford to pay the price of tutoring. Tutoring is expensive. And when you list a certain price for tutoring, it's not that you actually want to charge people that price, but if you don't put that price there and people don't see that price and they see a cheaper price and they'll be like, oh, this is too cheap. Wait, what's wrong here? Oh, she must not be very good. You undervalue yourself, you undersell yourself. So I can't do that. But I, you know, if I could afford to, I would donate all of my time to any person ever that wanted tutoring or needed extra help learning. Okay. I can't really explain this without going into tears. So I really encourage you to visit the website and go to the scholarship page and read about why the Helping Hand Scholarship is so important to me. But the donations certainly do go toward the learning community and will help people who, cannot afford the price of tutoring to have either free um, tutoring services or low cost tutoring services. And it will also help go toward, you know, like supplies that they can't afford. Like, let's say they're studying for, the SAT or the ACT, but they can't afford study books or something like that. It would really help them have supplies. Listen, if they want help, they deserve help. I don't ever want to hear a parent say, I couldn't help my child because I couldn't afford it. Every person deserves that extra help if they need it and want it. So, those donations would help a great deal. So that's the second way of being involved in the community. Um, the third way is through volunteerism. When I started this, yourinnergenius.org, I wanted it to be a learning community. That's why we have the blog. That's why we have, the networking and things like that. So what the volunteerism does, and I would never ask anybody to volunteer for the for-profit services. I would never do that. Okay. You don't volunteer for me to make a profit. But what I want to do, I'm one person, for community service, we could have online community events, which would be fun for kids and safe, a safe place for them to come for story time or, summer reading, or hey, if somebody has talent in music and wants to do, some kids songs, or, host a music workshop, or artists host a workshop, or, just whatever you have a talent at, donate your talents. It's not always about money either. So, we need people to donate their talents. You can help with, so if you want to do social media promotion, if you can help with planning events, event planners, hello. We could always use guest bloggers, or sometimes it may be like, hey, I want to do a history kind of thing, and, a history lesson, just kind of open, and maybe we need some veterans to talk about, what they experienced in time. So, you can be a guest blogger, interviewer, interviewee, event planner, host an event. If you have any content that you've written or created, in a video, you could also submit that to share with the learning community if it's going to contribute to the advancement of learning. And we will by no means intend to steal your content. You will have credit for, whatever content you own. But get help with, upkeep of the website or communications. And here's another thing I do want to do. And, sometimes maybe some of the clients may need like a mentor. And I would like to start a mentor program, and that would be a great, great thing for you to volunteer to do as well. Because a lot of kids really, really need that. So, I mean, you know, really, there is an infinite number of ways that you could volunteer your time and talents toward learning education. And I keep looking at my paper to see if I missed any, but really, there's an infinite number of ways. So if I missed any, then good luck catching up with me. You probably can think of some that I haven't. Just use your creativity. The application is right on the volunteer page, and the application for the scholarship is right on the scholarship page. Everything is right there where you can see it. And I'm not good at everything, so I can't do everything. I really need people to pull together. Look, this isn't just some, high in the pie, apple sky, or I don't know, whatever the lyrics are to that song. You know what song it is. ant can't move a rubber tree plant. But look, seriously, the sky is the limit. You know, what if we really can change the climate of learning? What if we can really do that? Wouldn't that be an amazing, amazing thing? That would be amazing. So, I mean, things are really unorganized right now because it's just launched. But, I mean, think about like by next summer. What if we could have summer camp with different workshops? I just, that would be amazing. And it would be free and it would be open to the community. And it would be a lovely thing for kids to do and be online and be safe and having fun. And that's how you change the climate of learning. And so I hope that somebody's inspired to to want to get on the bandwagon and and do just that. So I mean, I have a loss for words because I'm so passionate about it. That's why the scholarship, I said, please just go read the page because I'll cry. I wrote an open letter about my experiences with students while I was working in free and low cost programs. So, um, I have a deep passion, and I hope that you can see it in these videos when I'm stumbling for words or when I'm at a loss because there's just no words to describe my passion. But yeah, I hope that we can make this a learning community. I mean, and I have to use the word we. I can't do it. We have to do it. The community has to do it. We have to unite. We have to change the climate of learning. Learning isn't good enough right now. It's not happening. Kids aren't learning how to learn. They're not learning how to think. They're being taught what to think. So let's let them be them. Let's let kids be kids, and let's help them enjoy learning and figure it out. You know? I usually end kind of funny, but I don't really know how to do that right now because this is so serious to me. But thank you so much for putting up with me again this time. And I mean, this really is the most important thing in the world to me. So thank you so much for paying attention, and I'll see you next time.